Now that we've been through all the Ben 10 videos, SpongeBob videos, Invincible videos, TMNT videos, why don't we move on to some more grown-up topics? Today we're going to discuss the quantitative... Hold on everybody, my producer's calling me. One sec. Yo,
Just don't forget who keeps your lights on.
oh, fine. What's next on the chopping block? Ladies and jellyfish, welcome back to Ask Air. Remember what happened to Problem Solvers? Yeah, probably not, and you probably didn't care until now. This show died in infamy exactly where it belonged, although I'm not exactly sure if it should have even been made in the first place. Scratch that, I'm sure. This show is like every color in the goddamn RGB set melded into an epileptic seizure-inducing acid trip. Like, we get it, it's bright. I'm actually gonna issue an official disclaimer from here on. If you're epileptic or have issues with bright flashing visuals, this video probably isn't for you. And if you're not, you're probably gonna want to shine a flashlight on your screen to avoid a migraine like I got. It only gets worse from here on. The entire show consists of 3 characters, who are so bland in every regard it actually feels insulting to name them. There's a robot with vertical eyes, and a big brown thing who I absolutely despise, and this other dude with no personality. The only one who plays somewhat of a role in the plots is the brown thing, but even he has such a repulsive personality and voice that you immediately begin to hate him. Let's not kid around here, this show is not about the story or characters. I mean, if you looked at these character designs and heard their voices, you'd know that. I mean, they're a joke. No, this show is about being as avant-garde and edgy as possible in the hopes of being greenlit for being a bright, flashy piece of garbage. Every shot has bright imagery, every single one. When there's one with slightly more muted colors, it's like heaven on earth for a split second. Then they revel in throwing you back to your former misery. What cruel sadistic college kid was behind this crap? And how did Cartoon Network greenlight this? Were the executives blind? Or do they just think kids these days love flashy imagery to the point of getting a corneal ulcer? I seriously can't fathom how they thought this was clever or unique in any way other than being as shocking as possible. What color should we use for this one, bro? I don't know, how about every goddamn color known to man? Genius! I've definitely seen shows that disgust me more than this, but nothing has actually caused me physical pain to watch, to the point of actually getting a headache and scratchy eyes every time I stare into the void of flashing neon bullshit. Most HDTVs can only handle 16 million pixels in one frame, and I think this show takes the cake for knocking out a color for every goddamn last one of them. Actually, you know what? Why don't we just grab a random frame? Got it. I want to try something.
Red, orange, yellow, then green, followed by blue. Indigo and violet, that's a rainbow song for you.
That's crazy. At least they achieved their goal. Can't really knock it. Leaving the flashing lights aside, the character designs here are objectively terrible. It seems like a mock-up of designs from Mr. Pickles, Big Mouth, and Brickleberry, mixed with Sanjay and Craig in a frickin' spinning color wheel. Is this just the whole show based on the Chroma Stone's energy colors that he shoots out in Ben 10? For God's sake, the designs of the main 3 are just abysmal. They look like something out of my notebook from when I was 4. We got the generic robot guy with vertical eyes because we need something to make him look unique. We got the turd on legs who's just this show's obnoxious brute character. Oh, and he loves pizza. Nice. We got the last dude who's so bland he's not even worth mentioning. Look at that yee ass haircut on this dude. Worse than the designs here are the voices. Ben Jones, the show's creator, covers the voice of Alfei, the brown creature, and Robo, the robot guy. The robot voice is filtered to such an extent that it sounds like the default robot filter on frickin' iMovie. And Alfei's voice is just, well, you can hear for yourself.
It's too much. Maybe I'm just gonna give up.
The guy with the busted up face is voiced by Kyle Kaplan, who does alright, I guess.
This is a great case for us. We promised to solve it.
Yeah, you can see that the bar here is very low. The only character who is somewhat voiced decent is the dog detective. That's just because he was voiced by John DiMaggio, the only real professional on this crew.
You simply have to destroy the time twister at its source so none of this ever happens, happened, or will have had happened.
It would have been so good if they just busted out the...
Let me tell you something.
Wrath would have had a field day with the show's animation, believe me. This show was out of style by 10 years ago. The plots are pretty lame, and despite that being apparently the best part of the show, I find it pretty dime a dozen to be honest. The problem solvers solve problems, and there's no bigger problem than this goddamn animation style. If it wasn't a joke, I genuinely wouldn't know what it was, because it is so noticeable that when I showed my buddies who don't watch a lot of cartoons, they thought it was one of those Adult Swim Robot Chicken animations or something. You know, something that was made on a shoestring budget in a matter of hours, not a professional kid show on a massive network. Maybe the creator thought he was being artistic and really passionate with the Flash animation idea, but that's like being passionate about drawing a literal turd on a canvas, and then being upset when other people call it crap. Things like this are obviously inferior to other shows, which tell superior stories and don't blind the audience while doing it. So it would probably fit better on Adult Swim or some kind of on-demand service. But when they air on TV, it probably just feels great to turn off the TV and enjoy silence and a dark, uneventful screen for once. Matter of fact, I'd love to play 5 seconds of just black screen to thank you guys for bearing the visuals with me so far.
Should I call 911?
Whoever greenlit this show and canceled other shows that deserve the money infinitely more should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. How this got 26 frickin' episodes is beyond me. They should have known this was hot garbage after watching the first 2 minutes of the pilot. This really got the same amount of episodes as Spectacular Spider-Man, guys. Yep. And if you'll excuse me, I gotta go close my eyes for a bit. I feel like when I wake up I won't be needing my glasses very much anymore. Thanks for watching, and don't watch Problem Solvers. Go watch my videos instead. And make it easier for yourself by subscribing with notifications on. I'll see you guys in the next one.